Hello there, how's it going today? It's Erad. Yeah, I still have COVID. That's why I'm still wearing a mask. Sorry about this, guys. I know that some of you have been bothered, like this this dude right here, who unsubscribed because I'm wearing a mask. Well, I'm wearing a mask because some people in my family, like my kids, for example, have not had COVID. They're safe, and I want to keep them safe. That's why I'm wearing this, because I am streaming in my kids' room. I don't have an office. That's the only place I can do that. So that's the reason why I care about them. I want to keep them safe. If you have a problem with this, like this gentleman, please leave. Now, that being said, what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about Squadron 42 because this, we've got some really salty people about Squadron 42 sometimes, I think, right? And here I saw it in the comment section. Eventually I blocked this dude because he's just too salty. He cannot accept that he's wrong. Nobody but Chris cares about Squadron. The rest of us just want that hot garbage finish so they can start working on the PU. I hope Squadron fails so that they are forced to focus on the PU. I'm tired of getting robbed. Oh my goodness, what a terrible take. And the rest of us who spend money on ships can't use in Squadron couldn't care less. And I'm seeing myself and people like me who spend a lot of money on those ships are funding the whole ordeal. I'm thinking there are more of me. Well, some people, they're just because they have one opinion, they think that just because they have one opinion and they're surrounded by people in their same echo chamber who have the same opinion, they think it's like everybody have this opinion, right? So I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a poll on my channel. And the poll is very straightforward. Do you still care about Squadron 42? And the answer is yes at 64%. And no at 36%. So, all right. And let's have a look at what people say. Squadron 42 is the game. Persistent Universe is just an add-on. There you go. You got some people who care only about Squadron 42. It's a thing, right? Now, Sakoya here never did. It's one of the 36%. Never did. All right. Fair enough, right? I don't care about Squadron 42. I don't do the missions in the PU. I prefer free roam. All right. Cool. I care about the PU, so lots of people here who comment. Looks like it's, and that's also something that I would like to pinpoint, right? The vocal minority. That's something that you often see in a lot of places, right? It's like the angry people, the angriest people are usually those who get angry. You know, they get angry on their keyboard, and they are the ones who make the most noise. But when you look at this, that is the reality. The majority of people actually do care about Squadron 42, but there are people who don't. They have their own arguments. You know, they explain why. That's totally fine, and that's respectable as long as everybody respects one another and don't insult each other, right? That's totally fine, and I totally get it. Some people are only here for the MMO aspect, and that's great. I mean, because it's true that the experience when Star Citizen is working is wonderful, but there are also a lot of people, like myself included, originally in 2012, when I backed in 2012, that was for Squadron 42 as well. Once you realize how important Squadron 42 is to the development of Star Citizen, it's hard not to care, even if you don't intend to play it. Now, if you are ignorant to this fact, then I can see how it can very easily to wave it off and say, I don't care about that, give me my Star Citizen. But to put into perspective, for those who let go over their head, Squadron 42 is the ripcord. Star Citizen is the parachute. Imagine telling your rigger you don't want to rip your cord anymore. That's about how it shakes out. You need your ripcord even if you don't realize it. There we go. Yes, it's true. A lot of the foundations that we are having in Star Citizen actually come from the development of Squadron 42. Absolutely. Antoine here says that he cared in 2016, but probably not now anymore, right? Antoine wanted to answer the call in 2016, right? CIG can control Squadron 42 much easier, and it has benefits. Galore here says Parker. This is from Decent Rad here. I only care in terms of failing or getting done, so it's out of the way. So it's pretty much the same as what the other guy said. Here, Cool Pure says, the way CIG are about this game needs to be mind-blowing. I still care because I want to see Star Citizen at that level, and Squadron will be something to do in the game, so that's where I would be. Rengar here says, I care about Squadron 42 mostly because of the success of it and is needed to finish Star Citizen. Of course, I will play Squadron 42 when it comes out, but for the same reason, I will play Starfield to breach the time until Star Citizen is released. Yeah, that's also, I think that a lot of people will be doing that as well, right? Because eventually we're waiting for the next development of Star Citizen, we're waiting for the next Star System, we're waiting for server meshing, and sometimes it can get boring. Sometimes there can be frustrating bugs. Sometimes you can't get in the game at all, right? Sometimes the servers are broken. If we have something that keeps us busy at the same time, then Squadron 42 can be it. I got Squadron 42 as a $20 ad, says Panther Ken, when I joined last year during the Foundation Festival. Looking forward to unlocking my F8 Lightning. Oh yeah, there you go. I only care to see when it's finished so that I can know when it's done leeching off the PU development. Some dev on the Star Citizen Live or RSC, I can't remember which one, mentioned that it didn't have the support from other departments that they needed to finish their projects. Where do you think all of that support went? Yeah, we know. It's been openly said that it went to Squadron 42. My game package is Star Citizen and Squadron 42 combo. I'm looking forward to revisiting my mission sequence vibes I had in MechWarrior 2, 3, and 4. And of course, X-Wing, TIE Fighter, and X-Wing Alliance. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have in Star Citizen style, as he says. I think Mark Jensen here is making a very good point. Most weren't there for the 2013 reveal, including me, so there are a great many backers who bought this for Squadron 42, while others don't even know that there is a single-player component. I'm looking forward to both, and I'm curious to see if they give us the F8 for free after game completion, or if they allow us to pay for one. Either way, Squadron 42 should be a nice game once it's released, something new to pass the time while they fix the PU. There we go. So, interesting mixed bag here. No. People do care about Squadron 42, and they genuinely are people who want to play. There are some people, like this gentleman here, like Medicris, there are some people, it's true, who don't care about it. They don't want to have anything to do with it. They want it to burn in hell, all right. But there are also some people who care about it. And even if they are in the quiet majority, sometimes they also express their opinions as a counterbalance, right? So great comments here, and I think that this was a good discussion, and I'm glad that the people here were not too sour and remained cordial and civil. So that's awesome.